Hey guys, it's me, Mr250, and what do we have here? Well, this looks an awful lot like Halo 1, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Just got normal everything, and well, everything seems to be normal. So why am I making a video about Halo 1? That's a good question. I might be able to answer that for you. Yeah, that's why. So, hey guys, 250 here. Welcome to Halo Custom Edition. And this is going to be a pretty long video. It probably will be a two-parter. I'm anticipating that, and it's going to have a lot of video cuts in it. And I kind of wanted to show off, I'm going to file it under my Let's Try series, but I know a lot about this game. Like, a lot about the Custom Edition game, because I used to play it a lot. Like, for example, this is a cool map. It's called Chaos Gulch, which, I mean, if you see a shotgun that shoots, like, I don't know, 50 of those, you might be a little scared. You might also be scared to have someone with an assault rifle come at you and shoot rockets at you. An unending stream of rockets. So maybe you're not convinced. Maybe that's nothing. I see that on a daily basis, you know. Doesn't everyone have a shotgun that shoots fuel rod cannon shots? Well, what about something like this? Whoa, hey there. Plasma rifle? I like it. So basically, Halo Custom Edition... Oh, I forgot you can't drive these, I think. A Halo Custom Edition is, it's a little different from normal Halo. So, you know, first there came, Halo on Xbox, then I think a year later or so they made Halo PC, and then they released Halo Custom Edition, which allows you to do whatever the heck you feel like, basically. You can make custom maps, custom skins, custom just about anything. All running on the Halo 1 engine. And this is... I'd like to start with this one, because this is like my favorite map to mess around with. So this is one thing. Obviously all of this is multiplayer, and obviously, I'll explain more as we go on. I think this is just like a giant needle or something, like from a needle cannon, or a needler kind of thing. But I'm going to start off with this, and I'm going to keep going on. I don't know all I'm going to show you right now. I'll probably just flip through all my maps, and if I get to a good one, I'll start recording from there. But I think we should get started. There's a lot to show you guys, and I think I also need to adjust my mic, which is a little harder to do because this is running in full screen, but... I'm gonna get started, so I hope you guys are ready, and let's jam. So I kind of did the first little bit to sort of show you guys what was going on. Like, show you, maybe give you a little bit of what was to come before I actually did it. And now I'll actually show you what it is. So this is Halo Custom Edition. Anyone who's familiar with Halo will notice that there's no campaign mode here, and that's because natively Halo Custom Edition doesn't come with campaigns. It only comes with multiplayer maps. Now, you can get some modifications that allow you to play custom campaigns, or I think you can run them from this. It just takes a little more work. But I'm here mostly for the multiplayer maps, and I have a lot of them, like 144 I think I checked. And a lot of these maps, which forgive me if I act a little oddly, because normally I run these games in windowed mode, but I can't because this game is so old you can't run it in windowed mode. So I've kind of got my microphone in an odd place, but I kind of have to, and I think I'm going to make a quick cut here to adjust it a little bit more, but yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just loaded this really quickly, and it looks like it's a decent map to start off with. If you notice I'm particularly loud right now, it's because I'm going to have to edit the volume down because this map is very loud. So I'm having to turn down my headset right now. So this map is called, I believe, Airstrike 2, and it doesn't do a whole lot for custom weapons, but it has a lot of custom vehicles, and obviously this is a map where you would get, like, like 9 of your, or 10 of your friends together and have fun with that. Like, custom vehicle thing here, like if I can figure out how to fly this thing. Okay, so this thing has, like, airplane-like controls. So I'm flying in some made-up vehicle that someone has made at some point. You could fly pelicans, you could fly weird helicopter things. Basically anything that anyone could ever dream up could be modified into this game. Like there are Halo 3 maps and Halo Reach maps. Well, I don't know about Halo Reach, but I know there's Halo 3 maps that have been modified into this game. So, you know, it's really open and really cool. Now, this map is very simple. Like, you know, this is obviously an aerial combat, have fun with friends, which... This game is meant to have fun with friends. The only problem with it now, because this game came out like 12 years ago or something. Only problem is not a whole lot of people play this game, so I don't really get that many people in this game. Oh, let me try this thing out. You know, so usually, I always used to play these maps by myself, although they used to be a little bit more populated with people. The servers, now they're getting pretty thin, which is unfortunate, so hopefully, I'm hoping at some point I might be able to get a few friends. I've already talked to some, and maybe I might be able to convince them to do a little video with some of these custom maps. Might be fun. But yeah, I used to play this a long time ago, like, maybe 6 years ago or something, and it was kind of on the low end then, like, starting to wear off. Like, you know, you'd go online and there'd be 400 people online. Now there's like 200 at any time, but, which is a little saddening, because I really like this game. But, you know, I imagine, even before that, there used to be a lot of people, and there's a lot of different maps, and I'm going to do my best to showcase some of my favorite ones I've downloaded through time. There's a map called halomaps.org, which you can get custom-made maps by people. The only problem is, as the community is starting to die out now, like less people are playing Halo Custom Edition, people aren't really making maps anymore. Like, I think they pretty much dwindled off, like, last year, in 2012, more or less. So, all these maps are kind of just as is. You know, there's not going to update, there's not really going to be many new maps. Now, people who know Halo know that this is a longsword. I'm assuming is correct. I'm not a huge Halo buff. I like Halo, but I don't know all the lore and stuff, but I'm pretty sure this is a longsword, which is completely you can't get it in the game normally. But of course, being Halo... Whoa. Oh, it just respawned. Don't crush me, please. This being the custom edition of the game, somebody's modded this in, and we now have a longsword to fly around, which... It has two modes. Well, it has shooty rocket mode, which takes a long time to reload for this modification. I've seen ones that are a lot shorter reloads. And then it can drop a nuke. Let's let me get a good camera angle. Oh wait, can this one not drop the nuke? Or maybe it has to reload. I don't know. A lot of these vehicles are built off of vehicles already in the game, like the Banshee and, you know, other flying vehicles that are in the game. That's kind of what a lot of these are built off of. Okay, yeah, I just dropped it. There it is. We flew below it, and, let's see, where is it? There it is. I kind of shot it upwards somehow. Maybe if we're lucky we can run into it. Though I would consider that probably not lucky. I would consider that extremely unlucky. Yep, drop another one for more effect. Now these things are pretty devastating. Now, in a map like this, you obviously wouldn't have a whole lot of people on the ground. Ooh, look at that. You wouldn't have a whole lot of people on the ground. Yep. Just murdered myself. I'm gonna fly off into the local wall system. So yeah, this map doesn't have a lot going for it, but it is kind of cool, and it's one I thought would be a neat little start to show off, you know, how they can do custom stuff like this. So I'm gonna move on to my next map, so I'm gonna make a cut here, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, back again. This is another map. I don't know a whole lot about it. It's called Ambush, and I'm assuming it's either some game that I don't know about, or it's just some custom map that somebody randomly decided to make. But, like, for example, like, normally, let's see, normally we don't have Uzis or whatever this is in the game, but this has been modified in, so another cool little weapon. Like, this map doesn't exist in game normally. So, you know, a lot of modified stuff. And unfortunately, no one to shoot at. I'm gonna try towards the end to try to see if I can get into a multiplayer game, but no promises considering how hard it is to find people in maps that aren't like stock maps for whatever reason. So yeah, just like you like this would be, you know, a cool map just to gather, you know, another, like I said, another 10 friends or something on, and sort of have yourself a little team deathmatch. So yeah, this one's another cool one. Keep in mind there's a lot that I don't know to a lot of these maps, because a lot of these maps I would just download over time, and I, you know, don't know anything about. We've got an AK here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me move on to some other ones. Oh, is that supposed to be like a flashbang? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move on to another one, so see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we have some maps like this, which are simply multiplayer maps. You know, they're meant to be loaded into multiplayer, have you know, friends play. Nothing special about them in terms of fancy weapons or anything. Just a different map. And you know, these ones are kind of my favorite because it's almost like you know, getting a DLC pack or something in a game. You know, you can just get random maps. You don't know anything about them, but you know that it might be fun to learn about them. And this would be one like it. I don't know the layout of the map at all, really. It just looked cool when I was looking it up online, which, keep in mind, these are all map files I have from back when I used to play the game. You know, normal, unmodified weapons. These are all map files I used to have back in the game, so, you know, this was available a long time ago, so I don't know if there's any new fancy stuff that's been made since then. I've looked through it. It doesn't look like there's been much. Oh, teleporter exit, of course. But, you know, it's always cool to see a cool map like this. Now, I'm gonna keep moving on. Don't want to hang around too long on something random like this. And I'm not going to show you every map I have. I just kind of wanted to show you an example of a custom map that there's nothing special about it other than the fact that it's completely custom. So, anyway, on to the next one. Okay, back again. I want to log into this one before I get into the map, because this one's a little different. So, this one's like a different experience altogether. This isn't like a multiplayer map.
Hey, over here. Hey, man, I just overheard the guards saying you're gonna be executed shortly, dude. But listen, look over there. There's a vent right on the ceiling. And you're the only one that has one in your cell. If I were you, I'd make a break for it. Come on, you can make it, man, I'm telling you. Come on.
Now, I don't know if you can hear what he's saying, because it is rather low, but he's saying we can basically get out of here. And we're about to be executed soon if we don't, so we need to hurry. That's actually our executor over there. Yep. Oh, yep, he's mad. Now we're going to pick up this weapon and try to kill him before he kills us. Okay, good. Now he's going to respawn again, I think. At least I've seen him do it before. I've never gotten all the way through this level, because I usually die and get bored. He's hilarious if you actually listen to him. He says, sorry, you need to be executed or something. Now I need to get up here. Okay. So, I've never been beyond this point, because I usually either got bored or got killed, I think. I forget how it completely goes. Okay. So we go this way. I know there's a rocket launcher over here. Can't remember if it's used for anything. So this is kind of cool. This is almost like a story map. You know, this isn't a multiplayer shoot each other in the face map, even though it's loaded in the same way. Now, we're in a strange room with weird gooey stuff, and a teleporter. Which is very, very odd, if you think about it. You know, why would I be in a room with a teleporter? And then, oh, nope, now I'm being shoved down the giant cone of death. Hello, cone of death. I sure hope this doesn't take me anywhere terrible. And, splat. There are dinosaurs here now. I know that there's a guy up here that I think wants me dead. Yep, I see him right there. Though I doubt I'll hit him from here. Let's pick up this rifle-like weapon over here. Ignore the dinosaurs. This is, actually I think this is the farthest I got. I've got to be really careful, because I think this guy's going to shoot me. Ah! Or do that to me. No.
Sorry about this, sir.
Sorry about this, sir. It's time to be executed. I think... Okay, sorry about that. I didn't crash. Somebody had sent me something and it closed the window, which is kind of annoying. But it's not that big of a deal. So anyway, this is another map I want to... And sorry, I don't want to keep going on it because it's kind of takes a while to go through and I'm pressed for time as it is. This is an example of a map that has been ported from Halo 2 to Halo 1, basically, but Halo Custom Edition. And I believe this map's called Ascension that we saw it was. I never played Halo 2 multiplayer much. I played through the campaign once, but I never played the multiplayer much. But from what I know, this is another map that people like from Halo 2, and I believe it was actually recreated by the people who made Halo Reach. They recreated it in their game, and I've played on the map some. It's a fun map to play on, except for when you fall off the edge. But they give you cool things like a battle rifle, and I think they modify your armor to look a lot closer to what it is in Halo 2. So that's another cool one. Not a whole lot to this one, but just wanted to show this one. Anyway, on to the next map. Okay, another weird one here. This is a ATV off-road Fury track. Very cool. I tried running it in race, but apparently you're not supposed to. You're supposed to run it in Slayer. Which, you actually don't have any weapons here. You just have idiot soldiers that run forward for no reason. But you actually, I believe you're an ODST, actually. If I'm correct, but you get to basically drive your ATV, which I'm assuming is modeled off the Warthog, not sure. And basically race it around the track. There's extra Warthogs up there, so you could, you know, get a group of buddies together and just race against each other. I think they can do tricks if you... Oh, yeah. Ah, dang it. Well, I did it wrong, but if you, I think if you, like, right-click or something, you can do fancy tricks. Yep, like a gravity-defying loop-de-loop there. Or, like, off the ramp. Yep. Or don't, yep. Just phase into the ground and die. Not the most stable of maps all the time. These, they're not always... Hey, how's it going, buddy? But for the most part, they're always interesting. Like, you never know what you're gonna get, basically. Like, I can go up here for whatever reason. Maybe I want to be... Oh, look, there's one over there. We got some turrets over here in case we want to gun off our friends. Very cool. Where does this teleporter go? It's probably just for getting over here, I bet. Oh yeah, I think it's like Halo 2 where they put your health down there. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm in the middle. If they didn't use such odd textures, I could see what was going on in that tunnel. But yeah, another weird one. Not so much fun by yourself, but definitely fun with friends. Oh, I see. You could shoot rockets and try to upset your friends if they're doing too good or something. Oh, yep. There goes Bob. He was a good racer. Bye, Bob. See you later. There goes Bob number 2. No, my friend! Anyway, I'm going to keep on moving on and keep going forward. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, back again. This is one of my favorite maps, just because of the sheer size and what you could do. This is a type of map that, let's say, you had a group of 10 friends and you guys were just chilling out. You know, you weren't wanting to go play a specific game. You weren't feeling so much up for Slayer, but you were just sort of feeling up for just, you know, screwing around and driving around or whatever. This is a good map for that. So,
Slayer.
This map, first off, it has pretty crazy looking Warthogs, which don't have turrets, so limits your killing ability, but these are made for racing. Like, you can get some hot coffee, and there's a spray shop. We got advanced driving school, and as you can see, it's a giant racetrack. That's pretty darn awesome. It has a lot of different stops along the way. It has a few Easter eggs, and I thought it might be fun to run through them. So you can run this in race mode, but it severely limits your exploration. So I chose to run it in Slayer, but it's another one of these fun maps where you could get a group of friends together. You know, some people could race, some people could just sort of explore around, some could shoot each other. There's excellent spots for that. And, oh, don't screw this up yet. There's a lot of cool different places. Like, I'm going to cheat really quick. Normally, you're supposed to go all the way around this loop, but to save time, I'm going to fall off the track because I'm a derp. Okay. Well, I might as well show you the first thing I'm going to show you first. By dying. Let's see, where am I? Oh, great. I'm all the way up here. So obviously fall damage hurts. Let me get back over there, and then I'll cut back really quick, just to save a little bit of time. Okay, so if you take the curve just a little bit easier, you can make it over just fine. So one thing is, there's a couple Easter eggs in this map. So obviously it's a racetrack, it's got a cool little car wash over here. Hey there. But to actually get to the secret, we have to go over here. Up here. Someone actually showed me this, because I remember this used to be run on a server I played on once. Ah, dang it. But yeah, this was on a server I played on once, and someone actually showed me this little glitch over here, so props to you, whoever you are. I have no idea who you are, I don't remember. You're a nice man, even though you probably don't even know me. But basically, this was a, I believe, the story behind this map was that this was like a clan map, kind of, that they had, that a group of people had, basically, and they would, you know, just sort of chill out on it. And this is a little Easter egg. It's gonna take me a little bit. Some of these pillars are fake, by the way. Like, that one's real. You can see the bullets. That one's fake. And it's a pain in the butt to crawl on these things. Like, look, I can see, probably... Yeah, this one you can clip through. It's going to take me a long time to get over here. And there's not a whole lot good for it. So I'm going to speed this up to ×4 really quick. Just so it doesn't make you want to rip your hair out. Because this is literally going to take me about 2 minutes of walking, and there's not a whole lot going on. Well... Oh, dang it. I need to get on that one and then on that one. Well, I might keep you for this first bit a little bit. And expect me to fail this a couple times. It usually takes me 10 tries every time. It's because you can't really adjust your speed once you're in midair very well. So like I said, this game was made a couple years ago, but they were still making maps up to maybe about a year ago is when they stopped. But really about, I think... probably 2 or 3 years ago is when the rapid activity stopped. And, oh, and by the way, this is a very confusing hedge maze. I just happen to know the right way to go. So let's see. Should be... At least I hope I happen to be going the right way. Am I? I might be. Okay, this is the center of the hedge maze. I know that much. Now, I believe if I go all the way around it again, I should end up where I want to go. Maybe. Maybe. Wait, no, this is the top of the hedge maze. Oh, it's so very confusing. There's also some music going on. Let me turn that up just a little bit. Whoops. We're gonna go to audio. Well, no, that's not audio. Go away. Just keep in mind, this is literally right behind my microphone, so I'm having trouble seeing it. Let's see. How about this? I'll show you when I get to it, because it's kind of dumb getting to it. But I'll show you once I've done it. So see you guys, and hopefully a quick bit. Okay, so I got to the wrong one. So, this is what the map looks like that I'm in. I'm right here, obviously, and I want to get up here. So, I need to take, like, one more rotation around, so I'll show you when I get to that one. So, see you guys in a bit. Okay, I think we're almost there, like, around this corner. And here we go. So, from what I read, this is a group of people... I believe their tag was like BC or something like that. They were, you know, a little group together. I don't know a whole lot about them, but, you know, at all I just read what they had online, but apparently this was like some member of their group that left. But I thought it was a neat little Easter egg that they sort of put in for their group member. This takes you back, and there's one more little Easter egg to show you. Oh wait, this is gonna... Oh good, it didn't kill me. Almost killed me. Now, here's hoping that the fall doesn't kill me. If I can land upright, there's a good chance of that. If I land upside down, I'm going to die. I need to just, like, jump off a ledge that doesn't have a giant health hazard at the bottom. Okay, okay. I know how to do this, hold on. So this one's a little more immature, but I still find it hilarious, especially considering I played this, like, when I was, like, 13 or something, I think. What is that? I said about 6 years ago, 13, maybe 12 I played this. Anyway, so over here somewhere there should be a little opening, and here we go. You wouldn't find this unless you knew about it, more or less. But you go down here. You go down this tunnel for ages, which I'm going to... Well, I guess I won't speed it up. You go down this tunnel for ages, and at the end, there's a little something, so to speak. It's a toilet, oddly enough, and an energy sword. Modified, of course. I don't believe energy swords were in Halo 1. There's a piece of poop in the toilet. Very mature. Foxboy was here. I have no idea who Foxboy is, but apparently he was here. And a pit to death. I'm assuming maybe it had some sort of reference in their clan or something, but it's a very cool map. This is one I did spend a lot of time on. But I'm going to keep moving on. I know I spent a long time on this map, and keep moving on. There's lots and lots of cool stuff. Definitely a 2-parter. Maybe a 3-parter. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But anyway, be right back. Okay, so this is another interesting one. There's maps that have a little bit of AI on them, and there's maps that have a lot of AI on them.
Let's roll!
This one has a lot of AI on it. So, I was never actually able to run this map properly, believe it or not, back when I used to play this, because it was just too laggy, and I'm actually starting to see it creep down. It might just be something about the game engine. It can't handle too much load on it anyway. Especially considering that I'm running a local server for this. Not that it's particularly taxing on my computer, but maybe it just doesn't run well in general. But basically, this is a fight between humans and, I believe, the aliens. I think. Yep. And it's basically just a bunch of AI, you know, aliens, and a bunch of AI humans. It's a good bit of fun to screw around on. Now, I used to only get like 5 frames a second while playing this map on my old laptop. So I actually never played this map much, believe it or not. And there's not a whole lot to it. As you can tell, it's a very, very blank map. I believe their AI simply tells them to run forward, and their AI simply tells them to run forward. So, not a whole lot to it. Sorry, guy. You know, and I mean, it's just one of those maps. It's like, it's kind of cool to load once and then never play again, because that's pretty much what happened with me. And I think it just keeps respawning aliens. But just I thought I'd show it off really quick. I'm gonna keep on moving to the next one.